a lot of people don't know, you've actually worked together before. Years ago, right? In 2004 in Vanity Fair?
Yeah.
Yes. You did. Go ahead, tell her.
Go, okay.
Go ahead,
Go
tell
ahead.
her.
Yeah, Reese played my grandmother.
It was bad enough I played his mother.
You played his mother.
In a movie.
But I got cut out of it, and she looked like 15 years old at the time.
Oh.
Like, I didn't understand what was going on, even when we were shooting it. And then, yeah, I was invited to the premiere, and I was cut out at the time.
Oh, good. Well, you know what? It's actually good. It's actually good that you were cut out, so people won't say, "Oh, she's kissing her son in this movie." It's actually good. I think so.
But somebody asked me, like, is it weird that you're, you know, like a younger guy? And I was like, oh, that's so weird.
No.
It's like I'm Betty White.
But this is really.
What's it like to wake up with your grandmother?
Tell me, Rob. Tell me, for you, you know, this is such a departure for you. Tell me why you were attracted to this role.
Well, I worked with Reese when I was a child.
Oh, Reese is going to give it to you, isn't
Like, she would make a good lover.
Oh.
Like,
Whoa.
Were you wrong?
Yeah, I just thought, yeah, I like that. I like that era a lot, and I thought the story's great. And it's just like incredibly classic story, and and also just when Francis was saying who they got assembled for the crew and stuff. I mean, it was just it just seemed like incredibly incredibly classy.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think a lot of stuff is very classy anymore. I like some class.
You like some class. Like some class. I read, tell me, is this a correct quote from you? She was the best actor I ever worked with in my life.
You're talking about the elephant, aren't you? I saw that.
Right,
you were trying to get me all excited, like he was talking about me, and he was really talking about an elephant.
And both of you had a really
It made me feel really good when I read that. And
Yes.
it said she's the elephant was the best actress he'd ever worked with.
And both of you had this really close relationship with Ty. First of all, Reese, I mean, all these stunts I saw, 50% you, 99% you, what?
That was me on the elephant, and the director really felt strongly against my better instincts that I do all my own stunts on the elephant.
No kidding.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because you actually had to go to circus school, right, to learn how to work with the animals.
I did, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I did. Well, I had to go to circus school just to get used to the heights and, you know, do the trapeze work and all that kind of stuff.
Any near misses, like almost sliding off or any?
Oh, yeah, I fell off the horses. I fell off the elephant once. It was really loud outside, and there were all these crowds there, and she couldn't hear Gary, and he said something about put your foot up or something, and she put it down, and I just went, but I caught myself, and I said, ta-da!
Ta-da! Right. And, Rob, I hear you actually fell in love with your co-star?
Well,
Once again, the elephant.
It sounds really strange when everyone talks about it, like, but like, no, I mean, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Like anyone who meets Ty, like you kind of, she has a very powerful presence. I mean, it's not like if you were working with a fish, I don't think you would have the same relationship. I don't know why. That's not even relevant.
No, I don't think it's similar.
They're like, no, there's something like just to see that she recognizes you. Christoph's always going like, she only had a relationship with Gary. That's the only person she had a relationship with. I'm like, that's so not true. She used to say hello to me in the morning. Like, she was always like, you know, even when I didn't have little treats to give her.
Well, she had to follow you around the whole movie, you know, and I think that's why. Like, they spent every scene with his close-up is like there's an elephant right next to him in the background, and like whole sequences of the film, like the big fight sequence at the end, it's like you and her just standing there, sort of like whenever Christoph and I are talking, you have a whole like scene with her. So
Christoph's just trying to say that no one else had a relationship, so he doesn't have to claim responsibility for being horrible to it. It's like, the elephant didn't even notice I was there beating it and screaming.
Oh my gosh.